Hi, I'm Mike Cerulli. This is my wife Mary, and we have Michael's Sandwich Shop. We've been here since 1977 and making cheesesteaks for Delco for a long, long time. Cut fresh every morning. All this stuff is prepped way ahead of time during the day, so everything is nice and fresh. We use only imported steak and Corporalese rolls from Norristown. Say anything?
I've been here with Michael since, I guess, 1983, of that, all these years. And together, a lot of people say, how do you do it? And it's pretty easy. You know, we have great help. We get along great. We got great customers, and we appreciate all the customers that we have.
Michael's Sandwich Shop, Woodland, PA. I've been going to Michael's longer than it's been Michael's. And I have a story on my website, PhiladelphiaCheesesteakAdventure.com, in the cheesesteak stories that are not about cheesesteaks, about my first trip to Michael's when I was roughly 6 years old, maybe 8. And if you send me your cheesesteak stories that are not about the cheesesteak, I'll put it on that section of my website. Michael's, he's been making a great cheesesteak for a long time. Without further ado, the 3 esteemed judges at Michael's Sandwich Shop, Woodland, PA.
Michael's Hoagies and Salad.
Hello! Oh, in the shadow.
He's a steak and hoagie expert. It says it right on the sign.
Oh, then it must be true.
Look at your roll on this.
It's not skimpy, yeah.
Like, that's a good.
Yeah, looks like it's a good roll. I'm not sure, did it spend any time on the grill or?
No,
I
it's
don't
soft.
think so.
Yeah?
It's definitely soft, but it has a nice crust on the top. This one.
Yeah, I thought it was
That is
buttered, but I
good.
think it's just a little like spillover from
This
the meat.
is Corporalese roll.
Not a huge fan of the roll.
No,
There's no-
it's squishy.
It's not that like leathery inside.
It almost like it goes too flat. It has no structure. It doesn't hold its form.
Flavor for me, it's the flavor of the bread is very white bready. Like, just like white bread.
Yeah, I agree with that. Which is, I'm surprised, because I've had it before and I thought their roll was, really good.
Just salt, pepper, cooked with the onions.
It's really creamy cheese.
It is very creamy.
I really like his onions.
Hi, my name is Dan Miller. My family's been in the restaurant business in Delaware County for over 100 years. And my cousin Costa and I now own Phil and Jim's in Parkside.
We've been affiliated with the place for 30 years. If we weren't working here in high school and college, we were hanging out because we know this place has the best cheesesteaks in the Delaware Valley. And we're here to carry on the legacy of Phil and Jim's for many years to come.
We've had the best cheesesteaks in the tri-state area since 1962, and we're thrilled to have the opportunity to continue that legacy as the new owners of Phil and Jim's in Parkside.
We appreciate the opportunity with Cheesesteak Adventure. We're ready to have some fun.
Phil and Jim's, Parkside, PA. What Dan failed to mention was that he met his wife while he was working at Phil and Jim's back in his good old days of high school and college. Great little place. Like they said, it has been there since 1962. Dan and Gusta took over a year ago. Fixed the place up nicely, added the little dining room side. I don't have a lot of pictures, but I got a lot of video. So I'm going right to the video.
I just made it to Brookhaven,
Phil and Jim's.
Upland, Phil and Jim's. Yay! Hey, is that Diane? Hi, Quinn.
You have a big blob of cheese on yours.
Yes.
So it
Except
doesn't-
I noticed though that notice how it comes all the way up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm wondering if it's going all the way through the way it should. It looks like it is over here.
Mine looks like the cheese is going all the way through.
Yeah.
There's cheese throughout it. I just think you have an extra cheesy piece.
Maybe she saw the fat guy and figured, oh, he needs more cheese.
He needs more cheese. He likes cheese. But it looks like good onions and good mushrooms in
You
there.
guys get forks. You have an extra.
2 for it. Because they figure he's double
But look at the roll. So the roll's even on both sides? That's a good cut, the roll.
Yes, yes. Good point, Diane.
Thank you.
Good cut on the roll.
Good
the
cut
way
on the
it
roll.
should be.
Yeah. Not heavy on one side like some other places, establishments we've been
Attention to detail.
Yeah.
You know, and you saw the hoagies when we came in, they looked amazing. Like, they were like artfully constructed.
I have a feeling they know their way around a good sandwich.
Yeah.
I like this roll. Concha House Bakery.
Great cheesesteak so far.
Yeah.
It's holding up, but look at this.
Yeah,
A little bit right here.
We're close on the bottom.
But it's, so far,
You have the middle, it's harder. Extra. Mine has cheese throughout the whole thing.
no, you can definitely taste the mushrooms and onions. And whether it's the cheese or whatever they put on, good moisture to it.
Tell you what, the mustard does not overpower it.
We don't use condiments here.
So, roll's still handling the cheesesteak, the moist cheesesteak. Meat's flavorful, and once again, Consahawken. It's a good roll for a cheesesteak.
Concha Hocken makes a good roll.
Yeah, this is all around a really good cheesesteak. The roll, Conchahawken's good. It was cut nicely. It's standing up well. The meat shaved really thin, cooked nicely, seasoned really well.
You can taste the
Plenty of
onions,
cheese.
but it doesn't overpower anything.
Taste
It's
the
not like
onions, taste the mushrooms at all. It's all there. Great sandwich.
They cut the meat in the back.
They do.
Same guy's been cutting it for like 50 years. He trained the owners when they were teenagers.
And it's interesting.
really?
They cut it at the other place at Anna's. They cut it, but it was a little too thick and it was a little tougher.
Yeah.
All right, so here we are in round 2. I'm going to lead us off here with the pairing again. We've got Michael's sandwiches going against Phil and Jim's. Both very enjoyable sandwiches. Michael's again using the Corporalese roll, and we've got Phil and Jim's with the Consahawken. So the Consahawken for me has been consistently through this competition one of my preferred rolls, and in this case it wins out. The meat great at both places, both restaurants seasoning well, good portions. The cheese, American cheese, so we've got apples to apples here. Even distribution. I thought that the mushrooms and onions came through a little bit more on Phil and Jim's, and overall, experience-wise, I got to give it to Phil and Jim's. I thought that the sandwich will not be a letdown. The ambiance is great. You get to see them cooking the steaks, but then you get to jump into the back dining room and eat away from the action. And they're coming in at $10 for their sandwich, and we've got Michael's for the same sandwich at $11. So, all things considered, my vote goes to Phil and Jim's.
Yeah, this one's a tough one. Both obviously family-run businesses, and they love what they do, and they put all their love in their cheesesteaks. Michael and his wife, great cheesesteak. I love a Corporalese roll, but Consahawken Bakery at Phil and Jim's is definitely going to win over Corporalese, I think. They cut the steak on premise. Same guy cutting steaks since they opened. He's there 7 days a week at Phil and Jim's. That's what he does. The consistency there, I think that just Gia and her team, Phil and Jim, that's a win for me. I sometimes hate being the only girl.
No, Jim is. Oh, sorry, never mind. Okay, real quick, between Phil and Jim and Michael, this is just getting really tough. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just go down to my numbers, and see what I have here, and just eking out. I like the Conchi roll better than the Corporalese roll, and that I thought that the mushrooms and onions on Phil and Jim's was a little bit more flavorful, a little bit more plentiful, and I mean that's how close it gets. Hats off, Michael, great sandwich, got a really high rating, went up against Phil and Jim's, and I got to give my nod to Phil and Jim.
You heard it here first.
Phil and Jim's,